A Calgary family is shaken tonight after gunfire ripped through their northeast home over the weekend. Police say the attack was targeted and now believed to be part of a wider extortion scheme occurring across the city. Here's Mark Villani.
In just a split second, this masked suspect fires 7 shots into a northeast Calgary home. Surveillance footage from the homeowner shows a second person walking close behind as it all unfolds. Those living nearby were shocked.
We moved here thinking like it would be a nice community and stuff, right? So when I would hear something like that, I would just I couldn't believe it.
But the incident was even more concerning for Veer Devinder, who owns and lives in this Redstone property. He says him and his family are terrified. Extortionists asked him for $500,000, threatening that they'd shoot his home or kill him if he didn't pay up. His family left the house after that, and through a translator, he says they're thankful they weren't home when the shooting happened. It all started on January 6th. He says, I got about 10 phone calls for a couple of weeks before my house was shot up over the weekend. I reported it to police, but I didn't feel like they entertained my concerns. Devinder was once a famous Punjabi singer back in India, but he says his singing days are over and he doesn't understand why he was targeted. The caller contacted him through WhatsApp from a European phone number, but he doesn't know who that person could be. I have no bad relationships or any history of bad behavior. He says, by no means am I overly wealthy, and now I'm just a small business owner trying to support my family. This attack occurred days after a Taradale home was targeted twice. In both cases, no one was hurt, but police say these incidents are linked to a larger extortion investigation. Since 2025, police say 13 extortion incidents occurred around Calgary, 11 of which involved shootings, with many victims coming from the South Asian community.
We do feel that the offenders have some linkages to the community. It is making them aware of who to target.
Some callers are also mentioning their affiliation with the Lawrence Bishnoi gang from India, now labeled a terrorist entity by the Canadian government.
We recognize when they call that sometimes they use the name of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang as a way to fearmonger what's going on.
I'm still scared, he says, but I just want to appeal to the people who are doing this, please, to stop.
And Mark is at police headquarters tonight. Mark, how are police moving forward with this investigation?
Well, Tara, Calgary police say they have now completed more than 40 judicial authorizations as part of this series of extortion cases. They are handing over the files as well to Alert as part of a province-wide effort to track down those that are responsible for these calls. Investigators also say they have safety plans in place to offer extra support and monitoring of homes that have been targeted. They claim they're working with victims as tips come in. In the meantime, though, police are heavily relying on information from the public. Anybody who receives information, they're asked to come forward. And if you do receive a threat like this, they are reiterating, do not pay any sort of extortion sum amount of money. Tara.
Okay, Mark, thank you.